Hello, hello. What's going on, my lovely people? Oh, I'm not talking to you, Star. You've been bad butt. You have really been a bad butt. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. What's wrong with you? What's your matter? Hmm? Y'all, I've had a very, very long day. I had a shift to work this morning, like 4. I thought it was at 3, so I messed around and woke up super early. When I went to go log in, I seen that it was for 4, so I was like, it's no need to go back to sleep. So I stayed up. So I literally been up since like 2. And I had like 4 or 5 long closings today. It's been a long day, and I messed around and picked up a shift from like 12 to 4 a.m. midnight, and it's already like 10 o'clock. And I'm kind of nervous if I lay here and go to sleep, I'll miss my shift. So I said, I just turn on live and see if anybody hop on here. It's not a scheduled live, so y'all might not hop on. I don't have no topic. I'm just jumping on here. Hey JB, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. I just decided to hop on here. I haven't been on live in a long time, and I haven't been available to do my lunch chats, midday lunch chat, because I've been busy working, trying to, hit some goals and everything. All right. That's you calling? Oh, okay. Hey, hey, everyone. Maria, how you doing? I'm doing good, JB. Thank you. Hey, Isa. Sorry if I say that incorrectly. How y'all doing? Thank you for the gold coin. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm just sitting here trying to stay woke before my scheduled shift tonight. I messed around and booked myself from 12 midnight to 4 a.m., knowing I just was up all night already. So start thinking I'm talking to her. I hope y'all are having a good evening. I haven't gone. Thank you. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I've been up since 2 this morning today. But, it is what it is. You got to hit your goals, right? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the thumbs up. I don't have any topics today, but if y'all have any questions, it's not too personal. You can always ask me. Oh, you so tired? I am extremely tired. I just started this new work from home job, and the way it works is like you have to log in the time the shifts drops and try to grab some time for you to work, and it goes by quickly. So I just grabbed whatever was available, and then that ended up making me work from 12 at night to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I got long closings 9 to 4 tomorrow. So I know tomorrow when I finally get home, I'm going to crash. I didn't even have time to make a video, y'all, and publish it like a regular long form or short form video. I even went out and did Amazon Flex. Are you from? Yeah, I'm from America. I had went out and did signed up for an Amazon Flex route, and I got to the warehouse and everything. And then when I got to the warehouse, I noticed that I noticed that I had signed up for the block, and then I waited my time, and then they ended up canceling that. But when Amazon Flex, they still pay you. Thank you so very much. Thank y'all for the compliments. I really truly appreciate that. And I got my bonnet on. I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna come on here as me. Y'all know me as me, like with Nikki D. Y'all, I'm gonna come on here. I said, nah. I said, take your bonnet off. I said, nah, I ain't gonna take my bonnet off. I'm gonna come on here like I am. Cause I want y'all to be yourselves. Y'all are loved. Y'all are liked. You are enough. And I want you to know that. Like, you don't have to change up for nobody. I saw you in the other live. What other live? One on this channel you saw me on you already saw me live before? Y'all, if I talk all over the place, y'all, I'm so freaking tired. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but so is you too. Thank you so very much. Yes, I'm trying to stay motivated because like I have so many things I need to accomplish, and I was just driving today. What I was doing, I can't go to sleep because I'm scared if I go to sleep, I'm gonna miss my shift. My shift starts at 12 at midnight and it goes all the way to 4. Then I have to turn around and do my notaries at 9. Um, so I was just driving today and I was just like, there's so many things I want to accomplish and I should be so much further in life right now. How old are you? I'm 46. I'm 46 years young, and I don't really compare myself to nobody else, but I do know that well, that's the one they wanted to assign me. I do know it's things that I want to accomplish in life. You know what I'm saying? You're 46. Yeah, I'm 46. I'm 46 years young. Yep, I am 46 years young, and I was just driving. And like I said, I didn't even make a video, but I went to Amazon Flex. I went to Amazon today to do a block because like I was gonna use my gig money to pay my household bills, and I'm just gonna tell y'all what I'd be trying to do, and then use my notary business money to save it for a down payment for a house. Thank you, JB. And like it makes sense when you say it out loud, but then like you got to get caught up on your bills. Like a lot of times people don't talk about that. You know, like I be trying to watch some budgeting channels and everything, but it just don't resonate with me. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you are worth everything in life. If anybody thinks otherwise, don't believe. Keep you. Yeah, you are so right. I do. You know, as much as I try to come on here and encourage y'all, I have my moments too that I get, I get very, disheartening and things don't go my way because I just want so much. And I know like having my own home, I could entertain my family and friends, I could feel more at free, more at peace. I told y'all the reason why I started this YouTube channel is because I was being harassed. That's the whole reason why I got on YouTube, y'all. That's the only reason. And that video is going to be published one day. My very first video, why I published it, I made a video and I made it unlisted. Um, but it's gonna come out one day, just to reflect for where I currently am because I was being harassed and nobody wanted to believe that I was being harassed by this individual. So, but it's just like sometimes when you being harassed or certain things, you just can't put it out in public if that makes sense. But it's different when you're being harassed, like when you're being harassed by someone. People don't believe you, and I know that's like a real strange topic to be talked about, but it's the truth. People go, how you know it's that person? People have ways to go around and maneuver ways where they can't be detected, but and it makes you you don't start thinking that you're crazy, but people start thinking that, questioning if you really know what you talk about. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But that's the reason why I got on YouTube because I was being harassed and I needed to document it. That's the reason why. And look at where I'm at right today. Like my channel is growing. My channel is really, it's helping people. It's showing people how to make money. You know what I'm saying? I'm sharing with you all my goals of trying to become a homeowner, being vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not easy. Thank you so very much, Hyla. Yeah, so it's not easy. Like I said, it's not easy putting yourself out there on Front Street. You know, not everybody gonna, rock with you. Not everybody gonna like what you have to say. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I keep getting these notary appointments in. It's 10 o'clock at night. They must really need somebody to fill these cases. But a lot of people not really wanting to go far nowadays because it's just gas is too high. You know? I don't know what that is. Looking at my other phone. Like I said, I didn't have a topic, y'all. I'm just on here talking, chit chat. If y'all have any questions, y'all let me know. I don't know what just happened. Hmm. Yeah, I froze. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I lost my comments too. Oh, you're still here? Okay, thank you. Thank you so very much. I don't know. Like I be touching the screen trying to figure out what's going on. And this is the only way you can really figure out what's how to maneuver your channel by touching, seeing what each little feature do. But I was trying to see something on here. No, that ain't it. Let me leave that alone. Let me stop y'all. When y'all get aggravated with me. Like I said, well, when you get tired, you just get kind of like a child. Like a child be fighting they sleep. That's exactly how I feel right now. Like I'm a child fight my sleep. Cause I know once I get comfortable and get warm, it's gonna be a wrap. And it's gonna be so hard for me to wake up at 12 and log in. I think it's like 12:10, 12:40. That's even worse. I know you keep saying go to sleep. I just can't. I just can't. I don't want to. I know my body. I know it's just best for me to just fight through it and just sleep tomorrow. I know that sound wild. I'll be careful. I'll be safe. But yeah. And then you start getting sleepy. Then you start getting cold. You start wanting to be hungry. You don't want to eat up everything. Just one thing after another. It's one thing after another. But if y'all haven't liked, comment, subscribe to my channel, please do so. Please do so. I didn't even post a video, y'all, today. I didn't even vlog. I was so dang black tired. In the stream and set the alarm. I did. My alarm is set. My alarm is set. I'm telling you, my alarm is set. But I know me. You know how you know you? I know me. If I turn this phone off and I lay down and close my eyes really, really tight, I'm going to be out. And it's going to be 5 o'clock tomorrow. And then I'm going to miss all those shifts and they're going to fire me. How you going to get fired on your day off, Craig? Now let me hush. Like, for real, I get fired working from home. Like, the computer's right there. Like, there's no reason not to. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I no excuse. I have a goal to achieve, and I'm gonna do it. So that was my mistake, picking those late hour shifts, knowing I just already been up all day, literally all day. That's crazy, Nikki. I got to do better than that, for real. But I know once this wave go through, I'll be able to pick better time. Hey, Miss Mary, how you doing? How you liking that new house, lady? I was just telling them like I got goals. I should be further along. Me and you should be having a housewarming together. Make sure you sleep. I am gonna sleep tomorrow. I'm gonna crash tomorrow. I promise you. I'm definitely because I've been up. That's what happens when I can't sleep anyway. I be up for days, and then my body it can't take no more. It taps out, and I just sleep. I can't fight. I lay across the bed and just sleep. I just can't sleep today. And I know one reason because I had some coffee. Like I said, I woke up and did that Amazon. Well, I woke up to do an Amazon Flex block, Bye. How you doing? Yeah, I'm yawning. I'm yawning. I am yawning. I had woke up to do that Amazon Flex block at 7 this morning after already doing a 4 o'clock shift. This work from home job, you can log in and do 30 minutes at a time. And I was under the pressure that we had to do like a certain amount of blocks before we moved to be fully have access to the schedule, but that's not the case. So I would never had to break my sleep to be up at 4 anyway. But that's just me not fully taking out time to understand and comprehend what they really wanted us to do with this new work from home job, which is not really work from home job. I've worked for this company for many years, but I need so many different streams of income because the notary business is good, y'all, but when it's slow, it's slow. And this is, I mean, I don't teach. I don't really have. I have one book on Amazon. Like, this is how I generate. This is how I make money. So you might see people who do notary, do loan closings, they offer other things. They don't, well, I can't speak for them. A lot of them don't just do notary. They may have a course, they may teach, they may coach. This is all I do. So, this is what I do. And yeah, I could do what they do. I really could, but I don't. I just, I get it how I get it. And that's what I've been doing for the past 6 years, for real. So, Um, I like having different, multiple streams of income. I really do. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for the blessings. I'm gonna keep showing up though. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing in life. Just keep showing up. Don't give up. And like I said, I was depressed, and you two helped me get through my depression. So I know someone might come across one of my videos, one of my lives, and hopefully my voice or me rambling will help them get through whatever they're going through. Just like me watching someone, I can't remember who it was. It was a number of videos that I watched on YouTube that really helped me get out of my funk that I was in at the time. So that's why I keep showing up. I don't have a topic. I just show up, like I said, be led, and I just show up. I'm just here. Whoever comes on here, whoever wants to, listen to me talk, then I just come on here. I'm not going to stop. I'm not, because I know how important it is. That's why I always try to tell y'all that y'all matter, that y'all important, that you care for, that you're loved. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how it feels like you just be existing. You don't feel love, especially from the people around you. Sometimes you just be looking for love. A lot of us looking for love, though. That's the one of the biggest thing on social media. Relationship advice. And boy, I could give you some relationship advice. Oh my gosh. Relationship advice, money advice, life advice. I could, but it's like my channel will probably tank because I've gotten so many subscribers mainly off of gig work. So I don't want to create another channel. Although I have a faceless page, and it talks about relationship, talks about healing. But I don't know. Maybe one day, maybe if I get enough people ask me about relationships, how do you maneuver being a 46-year-old woman, with 3 kids? How did you do it? It was not easy, but I did it. Did I make a lot of mistakes? Yeah, I made a ton of mistakes. I still make mistakes. I'm still human. But I've learned the thing about it is you make your mistakes, you make your decisions, you make your choices, and you learn from them. That's the biggest thing. I don't have much time. I'm like to say, when you're 46, you're like in the middle, but I don't feel like I'm in the middle. I feel like I don't know how much time I have in front of me. I just know how much time has passed, if that makes sense. So I always try to live with a joyful spirit. Um, I try to be honest. I try to live in my reality, and I think a lot of people need to learn to live in their reality in life. I think you won't be as disappointed when things may not work out how you may have wanted them to because you're living in your reality. I tell my kids all the time, I'm living in my reality. I'm standing in my reality. And long as you live in your reality, you'll be fine. You will. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And you will be fine. Trust me. I could tell you stories and stories. Like I said, life, love, relationships, being a parent. I can tell you all those things. But you will be fine. You definitely will be fine. Also, you need to know that, opportunities don't always come. You're like, well, opportunities, what you talking about, girl? No, for real, opportunities don't always come. Like right now, I'm looking at life like, okay, should I, coulda, woulda. I can't think about that. All I can do is right now. That's why I'm tired, but I'm pushing through because I signed up for these shifts and I'm gonna work them. And once I make the money that I make for those shifts, I'm gonna put it towards what I said I was gonna put it for. That's the reason why I'm making this sacrifice. That's the main reason why I'm staying up and pushing. This ain't gonna be forever, just for right now, and that's what I'm willing to do. Willing to do what I gotta do for right now, so I can do what I want to do for later. And that's the truth. That's the truth. And it may not make sense to other people, but it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. But I don't really like to eat this late. I wish I would have went ahead and grabbed that salad because my daughter had brought a rotisserie chicken. That would have been great tonight. Girl, we got turned down at the last meal we paid. Oh, really? Oh, Miss Mary, I was like waiting on the housewarming invitation. Oh my gosh, don't you get discouraged. Don't you give up. I'm telling you, like, it is something else out there. I watch so many videos and people talking about the housing market. Like, it's not easy for nobody. Two income, one income, three income, six income. It is not easy for nobody. I'm glad you back, JB. It's not easy for nobody. I'm trying to tell you, like, don't you give up. If you want to be a house, get you a house. Habitat is what's up. Like, for real. Get you a Habitat house where the mortgage won't go up. Your taxes will go up, but your mortgage payment won't go up. You know what I'm saying? In my area, hey, Kentrail, how you doing? In my area, they building a lot of these townhouses. I don't. If they townhomes, is like an apartment to me. That's just how I feel. I don't want a townhome. I don't want to be attached to another person. Like I said, I have a not a good experience with my neighbors, so I don't want to be attached to nobody. I want to stand alone home. I really want a home just for me. You know. Yeah. Holy, what that you saying? So yeah, I just want to be but you get into the Habitat program, start work. If you already got approved, or if the lender told you some things that you need to work on, just work on them. Like, it's things I need to work on. Miss Mary, I should have been completed those tasks. But they say, how bad do you want it? And now that crunch time is here, it's like, okay, I really want it. So I know what I need to do, and that means like I'm having to stay up and work these shifts, that I signed up for to make this money. What you talking about? She's mine. What you talking about? But don't you give up, Miss Mary. You right there you right there. You already know what you need to do, and I want you to keep doing it. I'm so serious. I want you to keep doing it. That's absolutely true. I know if I jump over there on TikTok, it's gonna be a hot dog on mess. I'm not trying to battle nobody. I'm not trying to get into no confrontation with nobody. I'm for real. I haven't even posted today hardly anything. Hardly anything. But what y'all got going on tonight? Talk to me. Let me know what y'all got going on. Have any questions for me that's not too personal? Yeah, I'm trying to stay up so I can make this shift at 12 o'clock. Miss Mary, are you still working as a CNA? You know I took that class and never took the test. Ain't that a waste of money and time? But at the time, I was just going through something and I needed that outlet. So it really wasn't a waste of time or money because I really was going through something and I needed to be around human beings. And so I felt like, oh, you take the CNA class, you miss it, or I thought I missed it. And but I just need to be around humans because working for yourself or being self-employed, business owner, you really don't be around people. If that makes sense, you're really alone in your car, going to this appointment, driving to that appointment. So you really by yourself. So I felt like, okay, I can get, become a CNA, then I can be around people. And I still can have the flexibility like I like and need in my life. As you get older, you start realizing what you really need. And I really need that flexibility, like really, really bad. Just as much as I need air, I need my flexibility. I need my independence because I have been tied down for so long, and that's why I was unhappy. I was in the hamster wheel. Is that what they say? Rat race, hamster wheel, something like that, for so many years. And then when I became self-employed, oh, you welcome, Miss Mary. When I became self-employed, doing these gig apps, and was able to work when I want to, make as much money that day as I possibly could handle. Oh, I was hooked. It was on and popping. Wasn't no coming back from that. And I've been like that ever since. I even thought about getting back on Uber, but y'all, I'm telling you, I really don't want to drive people around in my car. People are so people are so unpredictable like now, and I just don't feel comfortable. And I'm not saying I'm scared or I'm scary. It's just that people are really unpredictable. So I just don't want to deal with that. I really don't want to deal with it. So I just do delivery apps now where I'm delivering items, merchandise to people. Other than delivering people. I used to always tell y'all that I don't deliver people today. I don't want to deliver people today. I keep looking over at my phone, y'all. I even turned on Rody. Let's see. I know Rody ain't hit because Rody mainly do let's say update. You always gotta update something. That stuff be getting on my nerves. I'm connected this year movie to be two minutes to never. I'm connected this new movie to be next. What you mean, Miss Mary? What you talking about? I'm connected. Is that a movie you trying to tell me to watch? I don't watch so many movies on Netflix. I probably don't. Oh, that's Tubi. You said CNA. Oh, okay. CNA. Yeah. Oh, so you still doing the work? Are you doing like home health care? If you don't mind me asking, home health care or hospital or private duty or something? What are you doing? I was even doing thinking about doing like I was even thinking about doing private duty. That's one reason why I wanted to get my CNA renewed. Or I've already been a CNA, but my license expired, unfortunately. And I was thinking about, okay, I just do private duty. Like I don't know if I shared with y'all once before that I just want to like mainly like, how you have like a parent or a loved one, and they need to go to the doctor, but you can't always take off work to go with them to the doctor. You would hire me to go with your loved one to the doctor, and that's what all I want to do. I ain't really want to be cleaning nobody house, you know, keep get them washed up for their doctor's appointment if that need be extra. But Just make sure they get to the doctor, sit with them at the doctor's appointment, make sure they get in and out the doctor's office okay. That's what I really wanted to do. I felt like that was my calling. That was like something I could, I felt like if it was my mother, I would want somebody to go with my mother who's going to be nice and kind and gentle at her doctor, make sure she get to her doctor's appointment. And that's what I want to do with my CNA license. Like, that's all I want to do. And I might still do it. I'll tell y'all that, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do it. It's something y'all can do. Start y'all business doing that. I think that'd be great. Start you like, like they do home health care. Do like, you assist seniors or loved ones to doctor's appointments. You'll pick them up. You'll, get them dressed, get them bathed, take them to the doctor's appointment, sit with them while they're in the doctor's appointment, and drop them back off home. Make sure they get in the house good. Like, I think that would be a fantastic service to offer people as a CNA, especially if you have a heart for it. Like, you can't go into CNA just thinking about the money. That, yes, some places in some areas they do pay CNAs really good, but if you want to do that just for the money, sometimes the things you have to deal with and the things you see, the emotional strain as a CNA. Oh, no, 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 no. It would tarry and carry on your soul. So no, think about it before you say, "I want to be a CNA." I'm hearing these CNAs making $34. Okay, you say that until you get a love. You get attached to someone. You start caring about them, and they pass, or you see how their loved ones may treat them, or you might see the decline in health. Like, it's a lot of stuff that happens when you're a CNA. I mean, I'm looking at the new movie, The Next Door. Oh my gosh, I couldn't watch that. That was a trigger for me. That was a trigger for me. I could not watch. I tried. Because I think I remember when it actually was happening in real time. I didn't know all that was happening in real time, but I think I remember something about that happening in real time. But it's a trigger. I ain't gonna say my life is just like that, but it was a trigger. I'm doing both, this sister. I'm doing both, this sister living. You doing both? You doing assisted living? Is that what you mean? Private duty is where it's at. Yeah, private duty is where it's at. You find your own clients. You have to set that thing up right though, that you make sure you get paid, make sure you have your liability insurance and all that kind of stuff to cover you because things can go left. Although it's private duty, you think people love you and like you like family, but at the end of the day, it's all business. I learned that a long time ago. When I was a CNA, I learned that a long time ago. People say they love you, you just like their little granddaughter, you just like their daughter, they never. No. Let something go wrong. And you like, huh, I thought I was your daughter, I thought I was your grand. No, let something go wrong. Then you quickly find out you were not all the things that they say you were. Yeah, so that's another life lesson I learned with people. People will switch up on you. Oh my goodness. People will switch up on you quick as the clouds that cover the sun. And then the clouds will move away from the sun. And then they revealed this big beautiful blue sky. You're like, wait a minute, what, it just cloudy? I like your headboard. Yeah, this bed is old, y'all. I told my daughter whenever we move, I'm not doing this no more. When I became an adult, I had always had well, when I was a kid, I never had a full bedroom set. So when it's an adult, when I moved into this home, I said I wanted a full bedroom set. So I got this bed, the dresser, nightstand, and another little dresser, the full set. And I always like elegant stuff, so to me it's elegant. I think this is a queen size bed, and yeah, that's it. And but I don't like it's too much. It's heavy to move too. I can't get underneath the mattress and clean underneath my bed. It's hard for me to flip the mattress. It's just a big bed. This matter of fact, when I put it in here, put this bed in here the way it's put, I couldn't even move it around in my room. And I like to rearrange the stuff in your house, in your room, so I can't because the bed's too heavy. Um, It looks antique. You should keep it. It looks antique, but it's real cheap. It's cheaply made. I don't know. I don't want to say the factory where I got it from, but it's one of those companies where you can easily get financed. And I got easily financed and I paid it off. But I overpaid for it too. But I liked it, the look of the antique, because I like classy, elegant stuff. And this was supposed to be my domain in my bedroom. The kids, I really didn't care because I got this when they was younger. They could tear up the living room, tear up the kitchen. I used to fix my dining room table up real nice with the glasses, the plates, the napkins, the candles. I used to do all that stuff. When I started having more kids and I started going through life started life, and I quit caring about so much of how I decorated my table. So I just said, well, the bedroom's going to be off limits. The bedroom's going to be how I like it. So yeah. Yes, so that's why yeah, you said that's why oh, head one. You said that's why you keep your circle small. Yeah, you have to. Assistant living place and home care. Okay, Miss Mary, you said assistant livings and home health care. Yeah, I really liked the home health care. I really did, but like I said, along with home health care, you gotta think about like the demographic of people. Like if you work with, this is my experience, okay, y'all. If you working with home health care and you work for like the Medicaid side, like the lower income side of that, you can go into these people's homes, and sometimes their homes really need a deep, thorough cleaning. They might need a deep, thorough cleaning, and it can take a toll on you mentally, emotionally. I know one time I was new to this, being in the area where I'm area at now. I had assignment as a home health care, home health care agency. I was a CNA. I wasn't a PC. I was an actual CNA. And I pulled up at this house, and it was a nice size house. It wasn't big, but it was a nice size house. And a young guy answered the door, and he like, I told him who I was there. Like, oh, yeah, that's my grandma. So grandma was ducked off in another room, like in the back of the house. But like the other house was like still lived in, but she was mainly in the bedroom. I'm trying to say, but it was all her grandchildren there, and going there, like you would fix her breakfast, take it to her, but there would be dishes in the sink, and they expected me to wash all the dishes after I would make sure grandma had her breakfast or lunch, because I only did like 4-hour shifts or 2 3-hour shifts. Yeah, that's how I would work, because I could only work while my kids was in school because I didn't have a daycare. I didn't have childcare. So I had to work whenever my children was in school. So I didn't work like but 6 hours a day. But anyway, so but it bothered me to see that all those grandchildren live in your house, and can't nobody make sure you get breakfast, and can't nobody make sure you get washed up. Like, and the house smell like marijuana. I ain't got nothing wrong with marijuana, but the house smelled like marijuana. So I'm like, what if adult protective services came out and they smelled the marijuana? Like, they know grandma not getting out. You know what I'm saying? So in home health care, you see a whole bunch of stuff. Yes, I'm here. Yeah, you see a whole bunch of stuff. You really truly see a whole bunch of stuff. And sometimes people, they've been by themselves, living by themselves so long, they get set in their ways, and they don't understand you just there to try to help them. You're not trying to control or take over the house. And they could be so rude, and yeah, they could just really, yeah. So home health care, I liked it because it's one on one. I love the one on one relationship that I would have with my clients, but it's just all that extra stuff. Now, when you work, from my experience, when you work with people who got money, it's just like you're there to do whatever they say they want you to do, no matter what's on the care plan. I know this one lady I work for, or with whatever, through an agency. She wanted me to wash the windows. She wanted me to go outside and wash the windows. She wanted me to do something else that was like, I'm like, this ain't. I went to her house. I think I worked there long enough for them to find me another client because I couldn't miss the hours. I think I had to work 30 hours a week. And so I just worked it long enough for the company to find me somebody else. And once they found me somebody else, I was gone. I was like, I cannot do this. But yeah, she wanted me to wash the windows inside the house and outside the house. And she would watch me clean her kitchen. She would literally be on her rollator and watch me clean. Like, I could understand you not trusting people, strangers in your home. I get that. But I don't know. I don't know. It just I got stories for years, cause I did home health care for so, like, I know at least 17. I know cause my son 26. So I know I at least did home health care for 17, on top of working other jobs along with doing home health care. Cause I worked jobs that I could work. I worked at a daycare one time because I could go to work and take my son with me. I did that. I did medical transportation because I could pick him up from school and he could ride with me too. Because I used to take people home from dialysis and pick people up from dialysis. I've done a lot to make it. I have done a lot. So when I come on here and share with you all opportunities, when I come on here and share with you opportunities, you know, when I come on here and, and share with you opportunities about making money, I've done several things to make money. I've done several things to make money. And this is one of the easiest ways I've learned to make money, through doing these gig jobs. But I have multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income. For real. I had to get them out of here. I hope they don't come back. People just come on here just talk, just want attention. That's why I say everybody loved, everybody cared for. Some people just want attention. Lord have mercy. It's a crying shame. It's a crying shame. But yeah, I'm about to get up off of here. Thank y'all for spending time with me this evening. I'm definitely gonna I'm not gonna go to sleep because I told y'all if I lay here and go to sleep, I will not wake up for my scheduled shift tonight. That's 12 and 6, 12, 1, 2, 3. Oh god, that's like 3 hours. But I'm here at home and I have to leave the house. I ain't have to, because normally I would drive at night whenever I would work at night because it would be that much traffic. I drive Uber, Lyft, because it just be so peaceful in the city. But then you could go to some places in the city you just questionable about, especially people walking up there you on your car at night. It just, I don't know. It's older I get. I just don't. I just, my nerves ain't for it no more. I never thought I would say that, but my nerves ain't for it. They really ain't. They really ain't for all that. So I just need to keep working from home, working my gig outs on a day, doing my notary business, and doing my social media. That's what I need to do, and it'll all work out. And thank you all for watching, and I hope y'all continue to have a good night. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to post a video tomorrow, a vlog video. If I'm not able to post a video tomorrow, I definitely will try to go live. But I'll be honest with y'all, the way I've been up for these since early today, I'm most likely gonna crash tomorrow when I get home. I'm not even gonna lie. And I'll check back with y'all on Sunday. So thank you all. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Talk to you soon.